Hi, my name is Liam, Technical Manager here at Oprema, otherwise known as the Almanac, and welcome to the latest technical video. Today we'll be discussing the Dahua Active Deterrent PTZ. With the introduction of the Dahua TiOC sometime last year, which has taken the industry by storm, Dahua now introduced a pan, tilt and zoom variant. There was a precursor to this, which was a fixed lens pan and tilt, which has gone down really well, but this is going to take it to the next level. So this camera is a 25x zoom 4 megapixel active deterrent, so it has the audible and visual warnings, it has supplementary white lighting and IR, so this can be used in umpteen applications. I know you guys are going to love it. We're going to get it set up, we're going to go through it together and we'll show what this product actually is. Okay, so we're just currently connected to this. As you can see, I have full control of the camera here. I just use the quick zoom function there. Look at that. That's some real distributors right there. So as we get into this is the live function, where I can use the camera, I can call presets, call tours, whatever I want to do from here. I can go to AI Live, so if I have any AI functionality set up in the head of the dome, I can see this in real time, whether that be face detection, human detection, vehicle detection. It will lay that out in here for me. Playback, the camera does have an option for a edge recording on a SD card up to 256 gig. The settings tab, which we'll go through in a second, and the alarm tab, this gives us generated alarms, whether that be from external detection, that via the alarm inputs using things like external detectors. But we'll concentrate on the setup here today. As I said, this is an SD6 camera with a 25x zoom and a 4 megapixel sensor, and it does have the active deterrent technology. So the camera itself, it does have all the usual bells and whistles that Dahua products have, so you can adjust this on the environment, exposure levels, anti-flickering for things such as lighting, you can adjust that there. You have backlight, so we can do backlight compensation, highlight compensation, all things such as WDR. Your white balance, your day and night, your focus and zoom, you can adjust that. The camera does benefit from the PFA, predictive focus algorithm by Dahua, so the camera does zoom and focus very quickly to give you just better all-round performance. Illuminator, this is one of the things we need to talk about. The camera does have a 50 meter warm light and 150 meter of IR, but the smart illumination setting in this particular gives you the best of both. So, however, if the camera drops below a certain lux level and the coloured image does degrade, the camera will automatically flick into IR and just give you the best of both, really. However, if you don't want that to happen, you can set it just purely for white light or IR, depending on the application. You can just do this and set that up in there, and you can just tweak these settings to be slightly brighter, slightly less bright, and also things like the illuminator delay, so how quick or how late it actually comes on and flicks over depending on the lighting levels. All that's done via this conditions tab. In the video, this is all set up here. As you can see, this is the 4 megapixel camera around 25 frames a second. And then we have the audio tab. I currently have this set up. The camera doesn't have an inbuilt microphone, but it does have a built-in speaker, so the output is connected for this via the speaker. However, if you do want two-way talk and you wanted to use a microphone, you can connect this via the line in, and then you would be able to have a two-way talk function. As well as the built-in speaker, you do have an option for line out, so depending on where the camera is actually sighted, depending on how good the audio would be, if it near a busy road or a loud environment, you may actually need to connect an external speaker. I will do a follow-up video showing the benefit of using the camera's built-in speaker and also an external speaker. We do offer those in the shape and form of TOA and also NetGenium. These guys now do PoE powered ones, so it's very easy. The PoE powered speaker connected via the line out, and it gives you just a better all-round performance in loud applications. As this is the demo model, it does only come with one audio file pre-built in. We're just going to leave it like that for now. I have done previous videos showing you how to add audio files to this on our previous TiOC videos. But again, it does tell you what requirements you need. It must be a .wav file, mustn't be more than 20 seconds, or must not exceed 512k. So there, once you do that, and you can add them in very easily just by clicking that button and uploading your file. The camera does also benefit from P2P, so for a quick connection you can scan this, add this for remote viewing. Like I said, if you connected an SD card for remote edge recording, you'll be able to watch that playback all very, very easily just by one connection there. You have RTMP, so this could be used for streaming. You could link this to YouTube, for a website, whatever you want to do. I know there are other brands out there that do offer RTMP. Some need special firmwares, but 99% of Dahua's products out of the box have this RTMP already on, enabled and ready for you guys to use. So if they go from the setup here, when you're using a pan, tilt and zoom camera, especially if you're going to use things such as tracking for the alarms, you do need to set up a preset. So I'm just going to chuck a quick preset in here for you. I'll do. Save that there. In addition to the preset, obviously you can scan, TOR, pattern, whatever you need to do with this PTZ, if you can do it, it's a great product. Idle motion, this is one thing that we do get asked a lot, is or home position. Some people would use this as a terminology. If you want your camera to go back to a preset or back to a TOR after the X amount of time, go to your idle motion, enable it, set this to whatever it may be, whether you're using a preset, TOR or pattern, and then obviously set your duration. Save that, so after X amount of time of idle or no movement from the camera, it will go back to that particular preset, TOR or pattern, and that's very easy to do there. Once we have set up our preset, you need to go into our event tab, enabling smart plan to give us the ability to add the intelligent analytics. This is the global setup, so that's just a generic setup of the camera. I can have video metadata, so it just gives us it can differentiate between human and vehicles, just gives us a global parameter on the screen, and the camera does also benefit from face detection, so we'll just turn that on for the sake of it. And we're going to add our IVS rule. This is our deep IVS. Save there, so preset 1 will give me the deep IVS function. Go into my deep IVS tab, and now I want to add a rule type. Again, this camera does benefit from quite a few. You can do tripwire, intrusion, abandoned object, missing object, loitering, many things for loads of different applications. So we're going to go for intrusion, anything appears or cross. I can adjust the track time. I can differentiate between human and vehicles. Use human for now, and then once this is actually triggered, it'll play the alarm file. Again, if I had more than one file, I could drop that down and choose that accordingly. And obviously I can do the warning lights. I can flicker, high, low, medium, and also the duration of time. So set that there. Oh, I didn't draw my rule. Let me just draw that quite quickly for you. So anything that enters and exits or crosses, save that. The most important thing, like I said, this camera does have the human and vehicle detection, but to make this more accurate and to give you better all-round performance, we always recommend you do your target filter sizes. So this is the maximum size, so anything bigger than that would be ignored, and anything smaller than, I don't know, that there will be ignored. So we're just going to walk outside. As you can see, it is still quite light out there, but you will see the benefit of using the LEDs even in daylight, especially things like fog and rain. They are very bright, and it'll definitely draw your eye towards the camera. So we're just going to walk out towards there now. And as you can see, there's another TiOC up there, another video on our YouTube, check it out. Great. So that PTZ is just up there on yonder. I'm just going to walk through, just roughly trying to work out where the field of view is. If I now walk through, can you see that? Can you hear that noise? As you can see, the lights will continue to flash, and also the camera will track me. The camera does have auto tracking built in. It is set to 30 seconds as default. As you can see, and as you'll see from my screen recording as well, which is on side by side, that will track me and watch me on there. Let's wait so he loses interest. Just step over there. It'll go back to his home position, and then it'll start analysing the scene ready again to do some more tracking. Let's then go back in. I'm trying to roughly work out what it was. So again, as we walk through, PTZ. You can also see the other TiOC up there, look. TiOC's everywhere, we love a TiOC. Nice motor. So again, that camera is tracking me for the duration. We'll wait for it again. and then we send some inanimate objects in there so we can see that it doesn't false alarm. Let's wait again for that to just drop off. Hopefully I'm not standing anywhere near where the home preset was. No, it hasn't. It's gone back. Let's give it a few seconds. It's fine now. Throw these Oprema stress balls. Speak to BDM if you want some. I'm sure we can hook you up. So there we go. In the scene, no false alarms, not from the static or the PTZ. Now if I walk back into the field of view, straight away, human detection, no false alarms, nothing. That's what this product is trying to do. Reduce your false alarms, give you a better all-round performance and better all-round detection for you and your customers. Just pick these up. Don't want to litter in the car park, do we now? So the camera, there she is. So I can show you better. There she is, right up there, look. And she probably tracked me exactly to this point as well. Excellent product. Pan, tilt and zoom, white light, IR, active deterrent. What more can you ask for? This is ready to be available from Oprema. We do these in stock very soon. Any questions, please get in touch. What I'll also do, I'll attempt to do, with these with these light nights, I'll attempt to get some of this footage in darkness to show you how good this product is in total darkness, even though it does get dark quite late and it gets light quite early, but we'll see what we can do for you guys. So let's see if we can get this to be a little bit darker. Ah, that'll do, I think. So as we head outside, as you can see, it is significantly darker. It is, however, a light above us, but the field of view of the camera over there is actually quite dark. I know the camera is actually in colour mode at the moment, because I can see that the white light is on. And that's also been recorded on the screen, so you can see how good this actually is. So I just decided the camera is good enough quality to stay in colour. The white light is on. So fine, I'll walk through the intelligent analytical zone. There you go. As you can see, it is quite dark. I'm sure the camera will continue to track me. Let's leave the field of view again and see if we can generate a false alarm. Let's move enough out of the way for the camera to lose interest. Let's see. There she is. She's just gone back to home position. A few seconds. Let's try our trusty stress balls again. So as you see, nothing. Nothing, no false alarms created. Let's go through one more time. Human detection, white light, active deterrent technology, amazing product from Dahua. Don't forget to get in touch. Thank you once again to everybody who's watched these videos. Or is there any features that you would like to see that you haven't seen in this video today, please don't hesitate to give me a shout. I'm sure we can set something up for you. Or anybody wants a demo, get in touch. And I will speak to you all soon. Thank you very much for your support. Real distributors, Oprema, thank you.